What is up, guys? It's your boy Nick Torius, back again with another video. And today I'm gonna be talking about all the things when we were younger, right? Like when we were younger, people would tell us, and we didn't know any better, but they affect how we are right now, right? So smash the like button, comment below what you think about it, subscribe if you're new. Let's get into it. Alright, so I didn't like that one. I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, whatever. So when we were young, right? Alright, so I'm doing this. When we're young, alright, when we're young, we are having no idea what the hell's going on, right? Like, what the hell do we know about Earth? What do you know about these trees and shit, right? We don't know shit. So when we're young, we're very ignorant, right? We're very ignorant, we're very vulnerable. So when people say things to us, especially adults, we take that as concrete evidence, right? Like, okay, that's what this is. Like if someone says you're ugly, damn, I'm ugly as fuck, right? That's usually how it is. But it's not. It's actually not how it is, right? Because the thing is, you just gotta not pay attention to those things, right? When you're younger. But we don't know that. If someone says something mean to it, like, man, we be played, bro. On God, we be played for real. Because it's like, we don't choose. Come on, man. Can you fucking leave, bro? Stupid. Because we be played for real. We don't know these things, right? Like, we can't just dictate, oh, I'm, not gonna believe what you tell me, right? Because you're gonna believe everything you tell me. And our parents and people around us, they be playing the fuck out of us, right? They be saying things like, oh, you're so fat, oh, you're so this, you're so that, huh? And the thing is, like, children don't speak adultanese, right? Children don't speak the same language as adults. So the thing is, if you tell a child something, they're gonna believe that. If you tell a child something, they're gonna run with it, right? This is something that got me mad, right? Because I was talking to one of my clients, and she was telling me how, like, she always thought that she was very fat all her life, right? She's like, oh, my parents call me fat, my family call me fat, and then, she's pretty big, right? But the thing is, it's like, it's funny because she said to me, I look back at my pictures now, and I don't even think I was fat at all, right? She's like, how did I think that was fat? And the same exact thing happened to me, right? The same exact thing happened to me where I was like thinking that I was fat too, I used to think I was a fat cow. I used to think that I was a fat son of a bitch. And, everyone told me. And I remember one time being in PE, right? I was usually the tallest dude in my class, right? I remember I got weighed in and I was 131. And I thought that was fat. And I remember when I would I just thought I was a fat person. Even in high school, I thought I was fat. But now I look back at my high school pictures and shit, and I look back at my middle school pictures, and I'm thinking, bruh, I was not fat. I'm fat as fuck now. I'm fatter now than I was back then, right? Like, look at these cheeks, right? I mean, I'm not the fattest dude ever, but I was fatter back. I wasn't even fat. But then people like my grandma would say, oh, you put on weight. Oh, you got fat. And my mom would say, oh, you're stuffing your face. Oh, you're fat and all that shit. And then I'm thinking, like, damn, am I fat? Like, why tell people these things, right? That's so fucked up. Like, on God, bro. Like, because the thing is, people don't understand the words that they say. They manifest, right? Like, if someone says to you, you're fat, their word could literally manifest, right? Their word, because they're saying you are fat and you're not fat, right? Their word, like, that's what happens in abusive relationships, right? Abusive relationships are literally magic, because they're just like, you are nothing, you're a piece of shit, you're garbage, right? Like, when they say that shit, and it's like, damn, I must be nothing, I must be a piece of shit, I must be garbage, right? And it's like their words are manifesting for real, on God, right? Like, for real, on God, their words are manifesting. And I think that's so fucked up, right? I mean, it's not fucked up. It's pretty interesting to think of, right? Because what happens is, when these things are being said, we believe them. Like, we literally believe in them, right? As long as you believe it, then you're like, oh, what's the point? I'm so fat. What's the point? I'm so useless. What's the point? I'm a piece of shit. I'm a loser. Like, you believe that stuff, and then just stop it, right? You just gotta not believe it. You just gotta understand, like, when you're older, like, I remember when I understood confidence, right? Confidence is basically just knowing yourself. Like, if you know your worth, right? Like, I remember after my last acid trip, right? After my last acid trip, and I always be talking about it, but after my last acid trip, dude was like trying to put in my head. He was talking to me, right? And he's like, "Oh, Nick, because the thing is, I figured out who I was, right? I figured out who I was, and I kind of like solidified with it, right? And I remember being at the barbershop, and dude was like, "Oh, Nick," he noticed my confidence, right? He noticed my confidence, and he's like, "Nick." Dude noticed my confidence, and he's like, "Oh, Nick, you're weird, right? You're like a weird kid. You're like an awkward kid. You're like a goofy kid, right? You're not cool. Your other girls run away from you, right?" And I was like agreeing with him, right? I was like, hey, yeah. But the thing is like, I wasn't agreeing with him, and I saw my unalignment because I knew what he was saying was bullshit, right? I know what he was saying was fucked up to me, but the thing is like, I was just going with it. And then I saw how that was affecting me, and I was like, hell no, fuck that shit, bro. I'm not gonna let this dude mess with my head like that. Like, he was literally playing mind games with me, and I saw them, right? I literally saw the mind games he was playing with me. So I was like, damn, I'm not gonna believe this dude, right? I don't believe what he's telling me. So I was just like, nah. And then he peeped that I was seeing through him, right? So he got upset, and he was getting mad at me, and he was getting like, I don't know, bro. It was just the funniest thing ever. It's like my trip never ended, right? Damn. Yeah, it's like my trip never ended, and people be just littering. How do you be littering? But yeah, it's like my trip never ended because I saw the ways that he was affecting me, and I was like, that's fucked up, right? So it's like the things that people are telling you, right? It's just the way you're gonna end up, because I feel like that's why dudes be getting in trouble. That's why dudes be getting in trouble with the law, because no one ever told them they wasn't gonna, they wasn't shit. Because to be in that level of confidence, to just know, like, whatever I do, I don't give a fuck. You have to have not been told by nobody you can't do anything, right? I don't know. But yeah, just watch the words that you say to people. That's why I try to be nice, right? I don't ever say fucked up shit to people. At least I try not to. If I'm ever mean to someone, I'm never mean to anybody. I'm such a nice person. Like, I don't know. I don't give a fuck about social injustice. I don't care about none of that shit. I care about the shit people do in front of you, right? Like, if someone is bullying someone, I'm be like, hey, what's up? What's up with you? Why are you doing this? Why are you saying that? That's rude. That's fucked up. That's mean. That's a mean thing to say, right? Like, would you want someone saying that to you? Like, why the hell say that? Like, how the hell? I don't understand that, because I don't know if it's a balls thing. If you gotta have a certain amount of balls to say something to somebody. But it's like, why would you do that? Like, why say that? Damn, bro, this is like, I just couldn't imagine. Because I'm a kind, genuine soul. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video here. Comment what you think things that people said to you have affected you, right? Like, how things that people said to you in your life, like, how has that stuff affected you, right? I want to know, because the words that people say literally do manifest. And I feel like I made my point. So like the video, comment below what you think, subscribe if you're new, and enjoy this walk with me. Oh yeah, if you have a question, just DM me on Instagram at Torius at 6 Feet Interviews, and I'll make a video talking about your question. But yeah, I want to talk about destroying those things that people said to you, right? Because the thing is, with every key, like every lock comes a key, right? Every lock has a key. So let's say that you are locked, right? Let's say that you're locked up. How do you unlock yourself? How do you unlock your key? You just gotta know yourself, right? Affirmations. That's what I was trying to get at in the whole video. Is affirmations, right? Because I was always told, like, oh, say affirmations this, say affirmations that, and I never really believed them. But I started doing them. Like, I remember I used to look up how to be confident, right? And when I would look it up, it would say, oh, just smile in the mirror. Just say things to yourself like, I'm confident, I'm beautiful, I look good, I'm tall, I'm sexy, whatever, right? So I just say things. The thing is, you start believing them after a while, right? Like, I used to say I was Dominican. I used to say I was Dominican everywhere. Just because I wanted to fit in. Just because everyone else around me is Hispanic, but I'm not Hispanic. But I felt like I fit in best with Dominicans, right? So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna tell everyone I'm Dominican. So guess what I did? I told everyone I was Dominican. Guess what? At first, no one really believed me. But now every time someone asks me, they're like, oh, I thought you was Dominican. Oh, I thought you was Puerto Rican. And I feel like it's because I manifested the situations, right? I manifested situation to me for me to become that situation, right? Like, I just manifested becoming Dominican. Even though I'm not fucking Dominican. I dated a Dominican girl for like 5 years. And they say like you like, kind of take on the features of people that you date. And it's funny because I like dated her. So I feel like since I spent so much time with her, kind of like molded. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna just end the video here. Like the video. Comment below what you think. Subscribe if you're new. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.